Welcome to Auto Hub, the channel where we dive deep into the motorcycles that not only define performance but also shape the culture of riding across the globe. Today, we're going to explore one of the most anticipated Harley Davidson releases for the modern generation of riders, a bike that breaks new ground for the brand while remaining unmistakably Harley at its core, the 2025 Harley Davidson X400. Designed to bridge the gap between tradition and accessibility, this motorcycle brings Harley's legendary presence to a new segment, making it more approachable for younger riders, commuters, and enthusiasts in emerging markets, all without sacrificing the soul that makes a Harley what it is. In this video, we'll cover the legacy of this new X series, its design and aesthetic choices, the engine and performance capabilities it brings to the table, the technology and features Harley has integrated, what kind of riding experience you can expect, where it sits in terms of pricing, and finally, our closing thoughts on whether the X400 is truly the bike to welcome a new generation of Harley riders. The legacy of The story of the X400 starts with Harley-Davidson's ambition to expand its reach beyond heavyweight cruisers and touring machines, tapping into a new audience that may have always admired Harley but found its traditional lineup intimidating in size, price, or power. For decades, Harley dominated the cruiser scene in North America and parts of Europe, but in markets like Asia, South America, and even younger demographics at home, there was a demand for something smaller, more affordable, and more practical without losing the Harley identity. The X series was born out of this demand, and the X400 in particular stands as a critical model, a global motorcycle with the potential to introduce thousands of new riders to the brand. It carries forward Harley's tradition of customization and individuality, but on a platform that is lighter, more agile, and more accessible than anything Harley has offered in recent memory. The legacy here is not about reinventing the heavyweight icon but about expanding the Harley family tree, proving that the brand can evolve while respecting its DNA. The 2025 Harley-Davidson X400 represents the perfect fusion of heritage and progress, a motorcycle designed to preserve the brand's culture of freedom while adapting it for modern realities and diverse riding needs. Design and aesthetic. The 2025 Extension 400 has been designed with simplicity, functionality, and urban style in mind, yet it retains that unmistakable Harley aura. Its proportions are compact, but it has a muscular stance that communicates strength and confidence. At the front, you'll find a round LED headlamp encased in a minimalist housing, a nod to Harley's retro styling while embracing modern lighting technology. The tank is sculpted and slightly angular, giving the bike a bold silhouette that feels both youthful and classic. A flat, one-piece seat sits low to the ground, making the bike accessible to riders of all heights while maintaining a clean, cruiser-inspired profile. The exhaust is short and blacked out, tucked neatly along the side to emphasize practicality without losing style. Blacked-out finishes dominate the engine and frame, while select trims offer accents of brushed metal or striking colors like vivid black, Arctic white, and rebel red. The bike rolls on lightweight alloy wheels with wider rear rubber for stability, while keeping the overall weight and footprint manageable for city use. Every design element feels intentional. The X400 isn't about excessive chrome or overwhelming presence, but rather about blending Harley's signature toughness with urban agility and modern simplicity. Engine and performance. At the heart of the 2025 Harley-Davidson X400 is a newly developed 398 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine tuned for both reliability and spirited performance. Producing around 35 horsepower and 26 pound-foot of torque, it's not meant to rival Harley's big twins, but it delivers enough punch for city riding, highway cruising, and even weekend getaways. The engine is mated to a smooth 6-speed gearbox, providing flexibility across a wide range of speeds, while a slipper clutch makes downshift seamless and prevents wheel hop under aggressive braking. Its lightweight chassis combined with a low curb weight of around 420 pounds makes the X400 extremely manageable for newer riders while still fun for experienced riders who appreciate nimbleness. Fuel injection ensures smooth throttle response and strong efficiency, with fuel economy figures expected to hover around 65 miles per gallon, making it practical for everyday commuting. The suspension setup consists of telescopic front forks and twin rear shocks tuned for a balance of comfort and control, absorbing urban potholes while providing enough stiffness for spirited cornering. Braking comes from a single front disc and a rear disc, both supported by dual-channel ABS, ensuring predictable stopping power in all conditions. The X400 is not about brute force, but about creating a balanced, accessible ride that brings Harley character into a lightweight, user-friendly package. Technology and features. The 2025 Harley Davidson X400 is built for practicality and modern expectations, offering a thoughtful suite of features that elevate the ownership experience. Front and center is a compact digital LCD display, showing speed, RPM, fuel level, gear indicator, and trip data in a clear and simple layout. The bike comes standard with dual-channel ABS for safety, and features like a side-stand engine cutoff and hazard switch reflect Harley's focus on both safety and usability. LED lighting is used throughout, from the headlamp to the indicators and tail light, ensuring excellent visibility while reducing power draw. While the X400 doesn't overwhelm with high-end electronics like ride modes or traction control, Harley has made provisions for convenience, such as a USB charging port for on-the-go device power and Bluetooth compatibility in certain trims for smartphone pairing and navigation through the Harley Davidson app. Optional accessories include small windscreens, luggage racks, crash guards, and custom seats, allowing owners to personalize their bikes just like larger Harleys. The technology suite is smartly chosen, not overloaded, but sufficient to keep the bike modern, safe, and commuter-friendly without driving up costs unnecessarily. Riding experience. The 2025 extension 400 offers a riding experience that is accessible, enjoyable, and very much in line with Harley's promise of freedom on two wheels. Thanks to its low seat height of about 30 inches, riders of varying sizes can plant their feet confidently, which is a huge advantage for beginners. The upright riding posture, mid-mounted foot controls, and wide handlebar create a natural, comfortable stance that works well for short commutes and longer rides alike. Fire up the engine, and while the single-cylinder thump is quieter and smoother than Harley's traditional V-twins, it still carries enough character to remind you that you're riding a Harley. Acceleration is brisk in city traffic, with the engine's torque providing enough grunt to outpace cars from stoplights, while highway performance is steady and composed at cruising speeds of 65 to 70 miles per hour. The lightweight chassis makes cornering easy and confidence-inspiring, allowing newer riders to build skill quickly while keeping experienced riders entertained with its agility. Suspension tuning leans toward comfort, soaking up road imperfections, while the braking system feels responsive and predictable. Overall, the X400 delivers a ride that is unintimidating yet engaging, exactly the balance Harley intended to attract new riders while keeping the Harley soul alive. Pricing. The 2025 Harley Davidson X400 is one of the most important aspects of Harley's global strategy, and pricing reflects this intent to make it widely accessible. Expected to start around $5,000 to $5,500, the X400 undercuts Harley's larger cruisers by a wide margin, putting it squarely in competition with bikes like the Royal Enfield Hunter 350, Honda CB350, KTM Duke 390, and Yamaha R3 in key markets. This makes the X400 not just a lifestyle statement but also a practical option for riders who want the Harley badge without breaking the bank. Optional trims and accessory packs can push the price higher, but Harley is clearly aiming to keep the bike affordable, particularly in markets like India, Southeast Asia, and Latin America, where mid-capacity motorcycles dominate. By offering strong value, Harley positions the X400 as both an entry-level Harley and a stepping stone into the brand's larger models, giving riders a way to grow within the Harley family without ever needing to leave it. Final thoughts. The 2025 Harley Davidson X400 is more than just a new model, it's a bold statement about Harley's future. By entering the lightweight segment with a motorcycle that is stylish, capable, and affordable, Harley is proving that it understands the evolving needs of riders around the world. The X400 carries the Harley name proudly, offering an approachable way into the brand without diluting its identity. From its urban-friendly design and manageable engine performance to its modern features and attractive pricing, it strikes a balance that could make it one of the most influential Harleys of the decade. At Auto Hub, our verdict is clear: the X400 isn't just a motorcycle, it's a gateway, a chance for riders who may have only dreamed of owning a Harley to finally experience that freedom firsthand. For beginners, commuters, or seasoned riders looking for something light and fun, the 2025 Harley Davidson X400 is a refreshing and exciting addition to the global motorcycle market, and a reminder that Harley's future is as much about inclusivity as it is about tradition.